This episode of the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com, authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pu'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of a Nak Muay. Go check it out.
Sawasdee Krap, this is Jonathan at the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast. Coming live from State Street. Just walking down. They have the Thursday night market going on right now. It is Thursday, March 17th. So just still kind of recovering from last week at the World Games qualifiers. Super grateful to be able to have the opportunity to work with Michael Corley's team over at the USMF. Thank you again, guys, for the opportunity. It was great to see a monumental event and see some just straight savage fights. I mean, there's some of those matches that you wouldn't see ever unless it's in a tournament like that. So, you know, you saw some people who were like teammates fighting each other, essentially, and amateurs versus pros, all that good stuff. So, just overall really exciting to see, and I hope to see more of stuff like that coming in the near future. But shout out to Travis and Aaron for winning their spots on the Team USA for the World Games in Birmingham, Alabama. That's July 12th to 18th. They're two local athletes that are from Ventura and Santa Barbara County. They're friends of ours, so super happy to see them succeeding and get that spot that they really do deserve. So, kind of going into things that are going on at the Academy this week, we're actually just announcing that we are dropping a brand new set of shorts. It's the Lord of the Knee to the Chest Muay Thai shorts. These are custom handmade shorts that are made in Thailand by our friends over at Keatkhamtorn Gym. So if you didn't, I guess you could say if you haven't been following the podcast for that long, we did a project last year during shutdowns where our friends over at Keatkhamtorn Gym over in Bangkok, Thailand, they do a really good job of helping out with the kids that are in the camp, getting them into school, fed, making sure that they're making money fighting, and being able to just, make a modest living and to be able to have like a sustainable career over the long term, and, encouraging them to go to school, things of that nature too. So they do a lot of good stuff. If you're not aware of like the business of Muay Thai and what it actually entails, they do a really remarkable job with the kids at their camp and how they take care of them and everything too. They really treat them as if they're their kids. So as we continue to see the effects of COVID shutdowns and whatnot, we saw last year they were unable to continue to make money when we were able to reopen. So we did a set of instructional videos with one of their famous fighters, Naparat Keatkhamtorn. Really awesome to be able to see Naparat share some of his knee techniques that he's really world famous for. If you don't know who Naparat is, it doesn't surprise me because he was really big before YouTube, or like right when YouTube was first starting to come around. He has very notable wins over some awesome fighters. He's competed in the Zuzu Cup tournament. He also has three in a row wins over Sanchai. Yes, the Sanchai, the one that everybody knows in martial arts world right now. So beat him 3 times in a row. All right, so he shared off some videos with us. We had hired a production team over in Bangkok. They were friends over at Keatkhamtorn Gym with JK's son, and we're able to get that going. So it was really awesome to be able to do that. It's over on our YouTube. If you haven't checked that out, they're completely free. And along with that, they came up with the idea to design some Muay Thai shorts used for production. And now we're actually going to be selling those shorts. We've had a lot of requests for it. So in the front in Thai it says Lord of the Knee to the Chest, which is just straight gangster. That's like you aren't given that name. You earn that name, right? So shout out to Coach Ralph. He wants to be baby Lord of the Knee to the Chest, is what he said. But I'm excited to see kind of these shorts in person. They're sending me some samples and stuff too. coming up here in the next week or so. But we have the drop on these. It's going to be on March 28th. That's when we are going to begin our official pre-sale. The first week, we are going to sell them for $65. All right, after that, they go up to $80. So you're going to want to get yours in now. And that does not include shipping, just so you guys know. All right, so if you're going to be getting them shipped to you, please take that into account. But with these shorts, it's going to be something that very special because we're going to give a portion of the profits straight back to the gym in Thailand. And also, before any money gets split up on it, we're going to donate a portion directly to the kids at the gym in Thailand as well. So it's not going to go to standard operating and stuff like this. It's going to go directly to the kids for extra money for them, because even with them having fights coming back on again, it's not the same amount of money. All right, so their economy is still very much affected. The promoters aren't making as much money, so it's hard for them to get the bets and stuff like that set up for the fighters. You're seeing more entertainment shows, and there's not a whole lot of money in entertainment shows in Thailand. It's more of money in the gambling and stadium-style fight night shows. All right, so just be on the lookout for that. You can go check that out at pmtlifestyle.com. You just click the link that says basically pre-sale coming soon. Go ahead and click it. Put your name, your email. You'll get an email as soon as we drop those and we start taking orders for those. All right. Super excited to get that project going. And we are getting these all in American sizes too. So if you have like Muay Thai Addict or anything like that, it's going to be the same sizing that's set up with them as well. And we also have some fights coming up with Mr. Brian Almontes down at Commerce Casino. We have tickets available at the Ventura Academy. They're $45 cash. So if you want to go check out the fights, don't hesitate to reach out to Brian. You can reach out to the front desk in Ventura. It is cash only. It is cash only, cash only. You gotta say it 3 times, otherwise people don't hear you. We would love to take other forms of payment, but the way the payment system works for promoters, for I'd say 95% of promotions, is it's all cash based. So they give us tickets, we sell them. And I just want to stress the importance again of how important it is, if you are going to the fights, to buy them direct from the fighters. If you buy direct from the fighters, what happens is the promoter sees the money's coming in from that fighter, and they in turn will want to book us for more events. Okay, so they can get us booked in for more fight events, and at the end of the day, that's what's going to show is that we're bringing in money for them. All right, because it is a business. It is entertainment, so they want to see that we are able to sell tickets, or the fighter is able to sell tickets. So I think that's very, very important for people to understand that if you're going to go to Brian's fight, please buy the tickets direct from him or from the academy. All the money goes into the pool. If you're listening to this later and you're going to somebody else's fight and there's multiple people, like our academy, we pull the money together for everybody. So we're a team. That way no one's competing to sell tickets against each other within the team. It just works out better that way. All right. If you're listening to this and you're somebody who has a team, you might want to look into that too. So that's something I think is really awesome. Make sure to go check that out, guys. It's going to be badass fights with Big Troy Productions down at Commerce Casino. I believe it's on April 26th, if I'm not mistaken. So we just got the tickets in. We also have a discount code set up for a hotel room. I think it's like $125 a night. If you want to just go down there for the night, watch the fights, crash. It's down there in East LA at Commerce Casino. If you watch like the World Poker Series or anything like that, that's where they have it, at that card room there on ESPN. So you can go check out the fights, go gamble a little bit if that's your thing, and head out from there and just enjoy your evening at the fights. Also, you may have been hearing this podcast. We've been talking about, kind of why people like Muay Thai, and just asking if you want to submit a sound clip for this podcast about why you like Muay Thai, don't hesitate to reach out. You can message us direct on Instagram. You can reach out via email to contact@muaythaiventura.com, on Instagram @Pu'u Muay Thai. Really simple. You just send us a video. I won't use a video unless you want me to. You just send it over to me, and we'll share it with the Muay Thai community and stuff like that too through our podcast. It's been awesome. If you are a new listener to this podcast, or you enjoy this podcast, remember to share it with somebody. Reach out to us. Let us know you found us and you found the podcast. But I think it's really important. The more people that hear about Muay Thai and get a better education in Muay Thai, it's going to give us more opportunities for the teams. We see it, with this tournament, the World Games qualifier is definitely very, very community driven. And I think it's important for people to understand how grassroots the training actually is for everybody that's involved in Muay Thai. It's not just, it's not something like the UFC. There's not a lot of money. There's not a lot of organization behind it yet. It's getting there. And it's great to see the community coming together and, more content creators. I saw a ton of them being trained up by some good people in the Muay Thai community in the content creation field in regards to them teaching them how to push their content out, make more high quality content. They actually crashed the USA Muay Thai Instagram channel, and it got banned because there was such high engagement rate coming in off of it. So because they were just shooting off so many pictures, videos, resharing and everything like that too. So with that said, it's important for everybody out there, if you listen to this, go check out the Muay Thai community Discord for that reason, because it's easy to get rate limited on these other platforms, these social media platforms, because it's a free service. At the end of the day, it's a free service, so you have to operate by their rules, right? Always very, very important to think about. With that said, if you are interested in learning more about Muay Thai, anything Muay Thai related, and you're listening to this podcast and you don't follow us on Instagram, we have tons of awesome media on there. It's just at Pu'u Muay Thai. It's PUUMUAYTHAI. Same like the podcast too. All right. So real quick, I want to give a shout out to our friends over at Hydronic Hydration. Hydronic is a powder-based electrolyte replacement formula. It also has magnesium, vitamin C, elderberry, other essential minerals. Works really great if you are pushing yourself during training, if you're cutting weight multiple times in a week, like back at the World Games qualifiers, or we have the upcoming World Games. And just if you're just trying to upkeep your health and overall hydration, maybe you're sick, whatever it may be. But it's just a great solution for hydration. I dig the flavor that's on it and everything too. I've been handing out some of our students here in Santa Barbara and Ventura, and just very grateful for the opportunity to be able to have them have our back on the podcast platform. And if you enjoyed this podcast, just go click the link. All right, if you just go click the link, go check it out, even if you never buy it. It means a lot because it helps support another small business who is also supporting our small business. I also want to give a shout out to our team at Pu'u Muay Thai in Ventura and Santa Barbara. This podcast would not be possible without the help of all of them, because I would just straight up not have time to be able to do these kinds of things. I'm literally walking right now, just getting my mind clear after working all day, getting ready to head into the academy on the mats. Without them, there's a lot of important work that they're doing, but this allows us to further kind of just talk about what we're doing as a Muay Thai academy here on the Golden Coast of California. All right. Also, I had a lot of people reaching out to me recently, and which is great. But if you have any questions at all, and if you go to the academy in Ventura, Santa Barbara, I'm just going to be honest, you're not going to be training with me. We have a freaking kick-ass team that's there. You got chief instructor in Santa Barbara, Coach Ryan Ughawk. He's great, man. And then we also have crew Ed Gonzalez over there in Ventura, the head honchos. They are great people. Everybody that's underneath them as students or as instructors, you are going to be guaranteed a great training experience in authentic Muay Thai. All right. I have people hit me up all the time, and really I'm focused on helping build up some of the more dedicated students that are within the academy, like advanced students. Of course, I train with the fundamental students and stuff as well sometimes when I can. It means the world to me to have them there, but it's also Ryan and crew Ed and Coach Ryan's time to be able to grow the next generation of students and to get more opportunities going for our team. As part of what we're doing right now is building a lot more opportunities for people in the Muay Thai community. It's not just within Pu'u Muay Thai. We're basically trying to get our feet wet in promoting, which is going to make more fight opportunities for local amateur and professional fighters, hopefully, as we continue to build out our brand and our network within the media space, which is beautiful. The podcast, and with Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, our live streams, our email list, everything that we're building out for Muay Thai. It's not just within Pu'u Muay Thai. This is to help build up the whole community, and we're absolutely grateful for everybody, every student that comes in our doors, and just know that you're going to have a kick-ass experience with whoever you encounter at the Ventura or Santa Barbara locations or any other locations we have. I'm here at the Santa Barbara Academy now. I'm going to head in for classes for this afternoon, but I just want to say, again, thank you for tuning into this podcast. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please, please, please leave a rating and a review. You have no idea what that actually does for our podcast. It helps us get boosted up in ratings. It gets us more views and engagement. So if you're listening to this and you like it, not only reach out to us, but leave that review. Just hit the star button, whatever it may be, to get the ratings boosted up, because that, again, just helps share Muay Thai in the health and fitness realm. You know, we are lumped in with health and wellness here in the United States. So in regards to our podcast category, that's where we get put as well. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Sawadee Kap. All right, that's it today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are listening on iTunes, please go leave a review. It means the world to me if you enjoy the content, if you like hearing about all the stuff that has to do with Muay Thai and what we're doing.